It is great to be in snowy Lincoln, Nebraska for Big Ten basketball and inside the Vault Pinnacle Bank Arena. A couple of programs creating a lot of buzz with the start of their season. #1 ranked Purdue Boilermakers and the 12-3 Nebraska Cornhuskers. Jack Collinsworth, Robbie Hummel with you. So these teams, they have Johnson on Saturday. Take a guess who's going to win this tip.
Well, you were right, but Purdue threw it away.
Quick turnover there through that basketball. We couldn't find a receiver.
And Nebraska not turning teams over nearly as much this season, but they turned Indiana over 19 times. Braden Smith has had some issues with turnovers the last 5 games. Purdue going to have to tighten it up, and what a start for Rick Mast. Transition, that's a tough call for Nebraska early in the game.
Braden Smith with it, now over to Lawyer. Back to Lawyer. Had an opportunity to get into the lane. Nice take. Able to draw the
Fletcher Lawyer really hurt Nebraska. Player of the year once again. But the most impressive thing to me is that the guys are round up and hurt you in a variety of ways. Lance Jones and Trey Kaufman-Renn are 2 examples of those 2 that stepped up.
Now on the offensive end of the court, calling for the basketball is Max. From 3-point land, now down.
3 and 4 sets of eyes every time he touches the ball.
Williams inside the Max. That has been the favorite philosophy. Offense thought about a 3. Now with 1 dribble, pull up, won't go, and rebound to Nebraska. Tominaga with it. Up ahead to Gary. Can't get the shot to go. Put back, and he was fouled.
Jawan Gary.
Sends Jawan Gary to the line.
Mentioned the 18 rebound effort against Kansas State. It's trapped, so Purdue will be well served to throw it in from right there.
There's Smith trying a 3, and that is right on the money. And Heidi takes a seat. Williams, tough 3, won't go. Easy rebound for Purdue.
Back-to-back tough shots for Bryce Williams. That ball's got to move. It's just him trying to make some isolation plays.
Gillis wants a 3. Beautiful shot.
We got to find him. Mason Ball. Nebraska once again showing multiple defenders at the reigning National Player of the Year.
Back to Alec. Now Mast with it. Edie on
Wilcher to get all the way to the basket.
So first we'll check in as Edie takes a rest. Now Wilcher, pull up. Was it tipped or was it a foul? They're going to say he got some contact against South Carolina State back at the end of December. And Wilcher able to hit the second. 12-8 Nebraska lead. Now Smith scans and flips it to the corner. Open 3, and the hot man stays. Offensively, this is Jones. Now Jones gives it back up. Heidi inside. Gillis, tough shot, won't go. Put back and 1 for first. Checked into
Gillis, not known for his back to the basket game, but just getting it up on the rim.
Bring it up for Purdue. Gillis thought about it. Inside to Caleb first, back outside to Gillis, and that 3-pointer short off the mark. Put back is there. That's now Nash drops the basketball off, tries to set a screen to set up their offensive star. Tominaga gives it back up. Mast, nice left-hand finish.
He is such a tough guard for any big out on the perimeter. He can put it on the floor, and there just whips Caleb first right off the bounce and gets to his left hand.
Jones swinging around. Heidi trying to drive baseline back to Gillis. He's been looking to shoot, and Gillis, nothing but net.
I think one of the questions, some real contributions, and Mason Gillis continues to stay on fire.
Mast, he's like this matchup. Nice little finish there. Left foot right back to Mast, and that shot won't go. Up ahead on the drive and a foul call. That was Gillis taking the basketball to the hoop.
But Matt showing off that touch.
Hoffman-Wren, leading scorer last game, put up season-high 23 points against Illinois back on January the 5th. Now Williams, tough shot, contested free, already to Edey.
Boy, Purdue did that a lot against Illinois, and it's really something that Nebraska's done for the last couple of years, where they've just gotten on top of post players and brought that double from the bottom side.
Jones over to Lawyer. Here we go. Lawyer gives it up. Inside to Edey. Edey left it well short. The second air ball we've seen from him on a similar looking shot.
He's really fading away from the basket on some of these post-ups.
Sure is. Deep shot is good from Lawyer, though. He's trying to get himself going from deep range.
We've talked about it. He's been massive against Nebraska. 24 a game last year in those two.
Aspen liking it from deep.
He's going to have those opportunities with Edey on the floor.
That's Lance Jones who checks back in for the Boilermakers. Braden Smith will take a seat. Tominaga trying to make up for it. That's how you do it.
Threes in the last 3 games.
Mast is pumping up the crowd as he comes out to defend Edey. Lawyer to Gillis. He's been hot, stays hot.
A roll and replace action. Mason Gillis is wide open. Nebraska showing Edey the ultimate respect on those rolls. And there are opportunities for other guys tonight for Purdue to make plays.
Tominaga back out for a reset with 12 on the shot clock.
Purdue switched 5 ways here. We'll see if Bryce Williams can make something of this matchup.
Williams gives it up. Juwan Gary into the paint, and Gary in one.
That knee procedure, 20 against Florida A&M, 19 against Cal.
Moving around pretty good after that knee procedure, isn't he?
Yeah, he has come back fast, and certainly these last couple games playing some of his best basketball.
A Lawyer baseline in the lead. Call goes against Juwan Gary.
Understood what kind of dogfight they were going to have on their hands. Last year's game diminished the crowd, maybe a little bit. Students still on break, but this place rocks as good as just about anywhere in this league.
Hoiberg kicks it, 3-ball, did not touch the rim.
They are taking away that paint and making them a jump shooting team.
Matt Painter brought Ethan Morton up to bring him into the game. Step him back down as Tominaga says, take that.
With good players, you can't let them get their head up, which Tominaga now has. He is on fire.
It's stolen away on the run. Sam Hoiberg to the rim, and Hoiberg does it all.
Be electric from anywhere.
Smith to Gillis. Gillis now drops it down inside, and a foul is called there. It was mass defensively. It was that Williams
time. I'm not saying you're turning down wide open ones, but they want to find some opportunity. Confused, and Ethan Morton late getting to this guy right here.
Tominaga heating up. One more pass. Sam.
Once he crosses half court, Tominaga, he is in range, and he is hunting shots right now.
Sure is. Hoiberg on the drive. Reversal. 13-0 run they're on. Here's Hoiberg. Now C.J. Wilcher. Mass going to work. Left hand won't go. Rebound to Purdue.
Nice job by Gillis there. Just never gave ground and made Mass take a tough off-balance hook.
With 13 seconds in the half. Mass got a hand on it defensively. Braden Smith with a kick, wide open 3, and that is low. You think this crowd's having fun yet? Unable to get across the defense of Nebraska.
I haven't seen a ton of pick and roll there, but Braden Smith leaving his feet. That's when he can get himself in some trouble. He's turned it over too much. over the last 6 games.
And a foul on the rebound was that Mason Gillis who was there to provide the contact. Yes, it was.
He went to I would say there's some contact there. He went to block out, and certainly he does, and then it's just a common foul. But the result of the play and the way they're technical or flagrants.
First one off the mark, and so
about to call a travel, and Rob Riley overruled him.
Jones on the drive. Jones, good hard take.
I think Purdue's going to have to see some of that as well.
Off the mark, Heide with the board.
Lawrence, he's almost been a non-factor tonight. That's his first shot attempt. Does have 3 rebounds, but tough spot for him trying to play that one.
This pull-up jumper from Smith.
That just wasn't it was last year, and this season certainly once again. Nice inbounds play. What a screen. Ellis gets picked off. You're worried about Casey. It ends up being a 3-point play for Juwan Gary at the basket. It's certainly one of those things where Rink Mast is trying to be physical, but he got away with one there.
Gillis thought about a 3. One more pass over to Jones, and Jones buries it. Got it. Jones lost one up in the air, poked away. Nice defensive play by Bryce Williams. Now Williams, defense to offense, into the paint he rolls.
The turnovers haunting Purdue once again. Bryce Williams aggressive in transition. That little Euro step getting to the other side of the rim, even with Zach Edey looming.
Jones wants a 3. Tominaga creating his own shot, left it well short.
I thought he got fouled shooting that thing. I thought Mason Gillis hit him on that shooting arm.
He did too, as he makes his case back down the court, and Braden Smith puts a 3 down. Hoiberg over to Williams. Now Williams on Edey. Dribbles all the way through and around. Now kicks it to Mast. And Mast with a favorable matchup in his left hand.
They got the switch. Cam Heide much smaller than Zach Edey. And you can see just how comfortable Rink Mast was in that matchup. Nice little dump down, and Mast finding the jump hook.
Now this crowd comes back to life. 48-43. Still have the #1 team in the country on the ropes. Gillis, baseline, pull up, won't go. Edey somehow grabs that board, gets the easy 2.
That's why he is just such a tough guard. You've done your job. You forced Mason Gillis into a tough contested 2, but Zach Edey right there to clean it up.
Some long arms, aren't they?
No doubt about that.
Here's Hoiberg. Hoiberg kicks it into the corner, and that corner 3 is money. Juwan Gary.
He hadn't been shooting it all that well. Last 3 games had not made a 3, 0 for 5. Shooting it with way more arc this year and confidently stroking it from the corner.
Smith thought about a 3. Heide wants one. Heide has one. Hoiberg off the mark, and the board goes to the Boilermakers. Now Smith with it. Back to Heide. Edey calling for the ball in the paint, instead just going to take it himself and draw the...
I do think that Purdue's guards have done a better job in this second half.
Smith from Westfield, Indiana, terrific sophomore.
Wants these guys to be physical, and certainly staying on some of these Nebraska shooters. A struggle for Purdue at times in the first half.
Rink Mast inside, kicks it outside, corner 3, you better believe it, Josiah Allen.
What a big bucket for Nebraska. Last 2 games, he's only scored 6 points, shooting 27% from 3. Edey playing off, and Alec making a big one from the corner.
Edey trying to calm things down. That'll do it.
That post-entry pass is just a rocket right into him. And when he gets to his left shoulder, good luck. He was decisive on that play. He got exactly what he wanted quickly. That's Cam Heide. He fouled C.J. Wilcher on that shot.
It's 2 fouls now on Heide. 5', 214-pound junior to transfer. Nebraska and Lawrence on the run. Outside, Alec.
Good job by Alec of not losing his mind. You made one, but moved the ball, and look at what happens for C.J. Wilcher on the backside.
3 throws, this time gets a clean look and knocks it down. Now stolen away defensively. Hoiberg on the run. Hoiberg, easy left-hand finish.
That's the second time that we've seen Sam
gives it up. 3-ball, pure.
And Nebraska, what an answer that they have had to this Purdue second half run.
Lawyer wide open. See if he can get himself going. That will help.
I had to have it.
Now Gary tries the backboard, unable to get it to go. Board goes to Edey. Now this is Smith. Drops it off to Jones. Edey somehow able to grab it and stuff.
That was fortunate there for Purdue.
Edey out to set a screen. Calling for the ball in the roll. Jones. That's short. Board goes to Smith. Drops it off to Edey. Edey is fouled on the way there, and he wanted to make that shot too. Unable to do so. Heads. Gary back to Williams. Now Wilcher.
Got the matchup inside, but instead Bryce Williams.
3-ball says
doesn't
forget
matter.
it. Do it all myself.
He said, I got the matchup on the outside.
Lead is still at 10. Lawyer floats one. Edey with it. They're going to call a foul on the floor. The crowd back into it, feeling as if they help
A little bit on the arm.
Scanning, reading the defense. Now going to take it into the paint himself. Looking for that right hand. Tough shot. Good defense put on. Now a fight for that rebound, and Purdue able to secure it.
Rick Mast will put you in the spin cycle right there. Pretty good from Caleb First.
Jones into the paint.
And then First sealed off the D. Give you fits with that 5 out. He can really pass.
Lawyer takes a seat. Braden Smith checks in, and that 3-ball checks in as well. Right on line with that pass, and it was well off the mark. Naga, he's been quiet in the second half. Gary, nice cut. Gary, nice finish. Lead is 11. Smith inside, nice dish over to Edey.
Nice pass there by Braden.
Walking into a 3. Rebound still being fought for. Jones secures it to the corner. 3 won't go. Edey trying to get the rebound, and a foul called on that board.
Plenty of time. You're going to play through Zach Edey, and certainly taking away that not playing drop coverage. The pull-up hasn't been there.
Edey with the dribble out to Smith. And now Smith through contact. Kicks it to the corner, and that 3 from the corner is money from Mason Gillis.
A nice pass there by Braden Smith. Disadvantage basketball. Could have taken that tough pull-up, but instead had Mason Gillis wide open in the corner.
Naga on the cut, and he was hit. Reshoots at 85%. Seat for the Huskers. Smith kicks it back outside. Gillis over to Lawyer. Back to Smith. Pump fake gets him in the air. Lawyer wide open, and Lawyer on the money. Alec gives it up. Naga, tough 3. You better believe it.
That was good. Only 11 of 15 from the foul line tonight. So they have drawn up a game plan that certainly has been the recipe so far to be up 10 with the under 4 beating the #1 team in the country.
Williams slips it through to Alec.
Putting that on defense is some pretty high-level stuff.
It has been sensational from the opening tip. They have frustrated Edey, sent a lot of bodies his direction. Now Mass goes right by him for the easy deuce. And this crowd can sense what is happening. Drops it to Edey, and Edey will slam it home.
That's pretty good to score that in Madison, but their defense let them down, and tonight the game plan's been really, really good, and they have executed so well.
Foul goes against Braden Smith. That's 2. Smith able to terrific free throw shooter, and Williams 2 for 2. Jones trying to create some fast offense, but the defense of Nebraska is better. Mast rising over as he came over to help.
Balance on display, the shooting. This is a really hostile place to play. With the snowstorm, with the students not here, it's not what it normally is. And I think that this is one of the better venues in the league. But they brought it.
With the clock winding down, 3 off the mark, board goes to Gary. And you see a crowd beginning to form courtside. And Mass just dribble it out.
And what a massive win for Nebraska in terms of the NCAA tournament. Right now they're a net of 58, and that's exactly what this team's goal is. And this win, now you got to build on this, but this win is a massive win for the Nebraska resume.
You can see the look of disappointment for #1 Purdue, who goes down to Nebraska. And here come the fans onto the court.